Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Englo Talks. We're so happy you're here with us today. I hope you're having an amazing day and ready to improve your English little by little with us.
Hey everyone, it's great to be back. Honestly, today's topic is something many English learners hear every day in movies, podcasts, and real conversations, but they still get confused about it.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Even simple words can be tricky sometimes. I remember when I first started paying attention to natural English conversations, I noticed people saying things like, it looks good and it seems good. And I thought, wait, what's the difference?
Exactly. They sound very similar, but native speakers use them differently. And if you use the wrong one, people will still understand you, but your English might sound a little unnatural.
So today, we're going to learn how to use seems and looks naturally in English. We'll talk about the meanings, the differences, common mistakes, and lots of real-life examples.
By the end of this episode, you'll know when to say it looks nice and when to say it seems nice. And trust me, this small difference can make your English sound much more fluent.
We're also going to practice together, compare sentences, and help you speak more confidently in everyday conversations.
And we want to hear from you too. Have you ever confused looks and seems? Or maybe you've heard both in movies and didn't know which one to use. Write your answer in the comments.
Also, don't forget to like this episode, share it with your English learning friends, and subscribe to Englo Talks so you never miss a new lesson.
All right, everyone, grab your coffee, relax, and let's jump into today's lesson about seems versus looks in English.
Okay, let's start with the basic idea. The easiest way to understand this topic is this. Looks is usually connected to what we can see with our eyes, and seems is usually connected to our thoughts, feelings, or impressions.
Yes, that's the key difference. For example, if I say, the cake looks delicious, I'm talking about appearance. I can see the cake.
Exactly. But if you say the cake seems delicious, it's more like your opinion or impression. Maybe you haven't tasted it yet, but you think it's probably delicious.
Let's give a few more examples. She looks tired. She looks tired. Your bag looks heavy. This room looks clean. In all these examples, we're using our eyes.
Perfect. Now let's compare them with seems. She seems tired. He seems happy. Your bag seems heavy. This room seems clean. Here, we're giving an impression or opinion, not only talking about appearance.
And sometimes both are possible. That's important to know.
Oh yes, native speakers use both, but the feeling changes slightly.
For example, you look upset. This means I can see something on your face or in your body language. But you seem upset means I feel or think you're upset, maybe from your behavior or tone.
Great explanation. Here's another one from my daily life. Yesterday, my friend answered my messages very slowly. I couldn't see her face, but I thought something was wrong. So I texted her, "You seem busy today."
Ah, nice example. Because you weren't looking at her. You were getting an impression from the situation.
Exactly. But if she was sitting next to me with dark circles under her eyes, I might say, "You look tired."
Let's also talk about sentence structure because learners really need this.
The basic structure is subject plus look or looks plus adjective. Example, he looks nervous.
And subject plus seem or seems plus adjective. Example, he seems nervous.
Very simple structure. And remember, we use looks and seems because the subjects are singular. She looks happy. My teacher seems kind.
But with I, you, we, and they, we use look and seem. They look excited. We seem late.
Now, let's make this more interactive. Imagine you see a cloudy sky outside. Which sentence sounds more natural? It looks like rain, or it seems like rain?
Most native speakers would say it looks like rain because they can see the clouds.
Exactly. Now, imagine your friend hasn't replied to messages for 2 days. Which sentence sounds better? She looks busy, or she seems busy?
Definitely she seems busy because I'm making an impression from behavior.
Nice. Listeners, we want you to practice too. Write one sentence with looks and one sentence with seems in the comments.
And don't worry if it's not perfect. Practice is more important than perfection.
Let's quickly talk about negative forms too. He doesn't look happy. She doesn't seem interested.
Very common in conversation.
Oh yes, and native speakers use these all the time.
This doesn't look safe. That doesn't seem fair.
Here's a funny example. One time, I tried cooking pasta for the first time. My friend looked at the food and said, this doesn't look very healthy.
Wow, that's a polite way to say it looked terrible.
Exactly. But then, after tasting it, he said, actually, it seems okay.
See, appearance and impression can change.
Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for listeners. Can you say these out loud? You look great today.
This seems difficult.
The movie looks interesting.
Your brother seems friendly.
Great job. The more you speak out loud, the more natural your English will become. So, in this section, remember this simple idea. Looks is usually about appearance and visible evidence, and seems is usually about impressions, guesses, and opinions.
And both help your English sound more natural and expressive.
Now that we understand the basic difference, let's go deeper and talk about situations where both words can be used, but they create slightly different meanings.
Yes, and this is where English starts sounding more natural and advanced. Small word choices can change the feeling of a sentence.
Let's look at this example. Your boss looks angry. Your boss seems angry. Both are correct, but looks angry focuses more on physical appearance, maybe facial expression.
While seems angry feels a little softer and more thoughtful. Maybe the boss is speaking coldly or acting differently.
Exactly. Seems is often softer and less direct.
That's a really important cultural tip too. In English conversations, people sometimes choose softer words to sound polite.
For example, instead of saying you are wrong, someone might say that seems incorrect.
Ah, yes, it sounds less aggressive.
Another useful pattern is it seems like. Native speakers use this all the time. It seems like everyone is tired today. It seems like the train is late. It seems like he forgot.
And with looks, we often hear it looks like. It looks like snow. It looks like they're winning. It looks like your phone is broken.
Here's a quick mini dialogue. Wow, the restaurant looks crowded.
Yeah, it seems like everybody came here tonight.
Notice how we used both naturally in one conversation.
That's how real English works. Native speakers mix them depending on the situation.
Let's also talk about formal and informal use. Looks is very common in casual conversation. You look nice. That looks fun. This looks easy.
While seems can sometimes sound a little more formal or thoughtful. This seems unnecessary. The project seems successful. Your explanation seems clear.
But don't worry, both are extremely common in everyday English.
All right, everyone, quick review time. Looks usually connects to appearance and visible evidence. Seems usually connects to impressions, guesses, and opinions. And both help your English sound more natural and expressive.
All right, let's move to another really useful part of this topic, using looks and seems in everyday conversations and social situations.
Yes, because grammar is important, but real communication is even more important.
Exactly. Imagine your friend walks into class carrying 5 books, a laptop, and a giant bag. You might say, "Wow, that looks heavy."
Very natural sentence. But imagine your friend has been quiet all day and not talking much. You might say, "You seem upset today."
Nice. Now let's talk about politeness. Sometimes seems sounds softer and kinder. For example, you seem confused sounds gentler than you are confused.
Oh, yes, native speakers often soften statements like this. This seems expensive. That seems difficult. You seem worried.
It's a very natural communication skill.
Let's do a mini conversation. How was your meeting?
It seemed successful. Everyone was smiling afterward.
Nice. Now another one.
Do you like my new haircut?
Yeah, it looks great.
Compliments almost always use looks.
Exactly. We say, "You look beautiful." "Your house looks amazing." "Dinner looks delicious."
Let's also talk about tone and delivery. If you say, "You seem tired," your tone matters a lot.
Definitely. If your tone sounds caring, it feels kind. But if your tone sounds cold, it can feel rude.
English is not only words, tone is important too.
Here's another practical situation. Imagine you're in a store trying on clothes. A friend might say, "That shirt looks good on you."
Very common expression.
But imagine you're listening to someone explain a difficult topic. You might say, "This seems complicated."
Nice difference there. Let's give listeners some real-life practice situations. Situation 1. Your friend hasn't slept much. What would you say?
You look exhausted.
Situation 2. Your teacher is giving too much homework.
This seems impossible.
Situation 3. You see dark clouds outside.
It looks like a storm is coming.
Excellent. Now, listeners, repeat those sentences out loud with us. You look exhausted.
This seems impossible.
It looks like a storm is coming.
Speaking out loud helps train your brain and mouth together. Don't just listen silently.
Here's another tip. Native speakers often use seems when they don't want to sound too direct or too confident. Instead of saying, "He is rude," they may say, "He seems rude."
That makes the statement softer and less aggressive.
Exactly.
Another fun thing is that both words are common in movies and TV shows. You seem nervous. Everything looks perfect. This seems suspicious.
Oh yes, start noticing them while watching English content. That's a great learning habit.
And try copying the pronunciation too. Native speakers often connect the words smoothly. Looks like, seems like.
Before we finish this section, here's a mini challenge. Create one sentence about appearance using looks, then create one opinion sentence using seems.
Great job, everyone. So remember, looks often connects to visible things, compliments, and appearance, while seems often connects to impressions, softer opinions, and guesses.
All right, everyone. Now let's talk about common mistakes. And honestly, we've made these mistakes too.
Oh yes, especially when learning natural English conversation. Sometimes grammar is correct, but it still sounds a little strange.
Mistake number 1, using seems for physical appearance compliments. Incorrect, you seem beautiful today. Correct, you look beautiful today.
Because beauty is something we usually see with our eyes. Same idea with incorrect, your food seems delicious. Better, your food looks delicious.
Now, technically, seems delicious is possible, especially after tasting or hearing about it, but for appearance, looks delicious sounds much more natural.
Mistake number 2. Forgetting that seems is often about impressions. Incorrect, the sky seems cloudy. Better, the sky looks cloudy.
Because clouds are visible. But if you say, "It seems like it will rain," that's different. That's your prediction or impression.
Great distinction.
Mistake number 3, using looks when you can't actually see the person or thing. For example, incorrect, my manager looks angry in his emails.
Unless you can literally see his face, seems angry sounds more natural. Correct, my manager seems angry in his emails.
Exactly. Think about the source of information. Are you seeing it or are you guessing from clues?
That question helps a lot.
Mistake number 4, confusing certainty levels. Looks often feels stronger and more certain. Seems feels softer and less certain.
For example, he looks sick sounds more confident. He seems sick sounds more careful or unsure.
Here's a funny mistake I once made. I wanted to compliment someone's new haircut, and I accidentally said, "Your haircut seems nice."
Oh no!
Yeah, it sounded like I wasn't sure if I liked it.
That's hilarious. Looks nice sounds much warmer and more natural there.
Exactly. Small changes can affect emotion and tone.
Let's do quick practice prompts. Which is better? You look sleepy or you seem sleepy?
Honestly, both can work, but look sleepy is more common because sleepiness is visible on the face.
Nice. Next one. The instructions look confusing or the instructions seem confusing.
Seem confusing sounds more natural because confusion is more of an opinion.
Excellent.
And listeners, don't feel bad if you mix these up sometimes. Even advanced learners make these mistakes.
Absolutely. Language learning takes time, repetition, and practice.
The important thing is communication. If you keep practicing, your English will become more natural little by little.
So remember these key ideas. Use looks more for appearance and visible things, use seems more for impressions and opinions, and pay attention to the feeling of the sentence.
All right, everyone, it's practice time. We're going to do a choose the correct sentence activity together.
Try answering before we do. Speak your answer out loud if possible.
Situation 1. Your friend has dark circles under their eyes. Option A, you look tired. Option B, you seem tired.
Both are possible, but option A sounds more natural because tiredness is visible.
Situation 2. Your coworker is acting strangely today. Option A, you look upset. Option B, you seem upset.
I'd choose option B because you're judging behavior and mood.
Great. Situation 3. You see a beautiful cake. Option A, that cake looks delicious. Option B, that cake seems delicious.
Definitely option A. Food appearance usually uses looks.
Situation 4. Your teacher. All right, everyone, it's practice time. We're going to do a choose the correct sentence activity together.
Try answering before we do. Speak your answer out loud if possible.
Situation 1. Your friend has dark circles under their eyes. Option A, you look tired. Option B, you seem tired.
Both are possible, but option A sounds more natural because tiredness is visible.
Situation 2. Your coworker is acting strangely today. Option A, you look upset. Option B, you seem upset.
I'd choose option B because you're judging behavior and mood.
Great. Situation 3. You see a beautiful cake. Option A, that cake looks delicious. Option B, that cake seems delicious.
Definitely option A. Food appearance usually uses looks.
Situation 4. Your teacher gives a lot of homework. Option A, this looks impossible. Option B, this seems impossible.
Option B sounds more natural because it's your opinion or feeling.
Nice work. Now let's make the practice harder. What sounds softer and more polite? You are angry or you seem angry?
You seem angry sounds softer and less direct.
Exactly. English speakers often soften opinions like this in conversation.
And remember, pronunciation matters too. Try saying these smoothly. Looks like. Seems like. Native speakers connect the words naturally.
Now it's your turn. Create your own sentence using looks and another using seems. Say them out loud and then write them in the comments.
Don't focus too much on being perfect. Real communication matters more than perfect grammar every single time.
Wow, everyone, we covered so much today. You learned how to use looks and seems more naturally in English conversations.
Yes, we talked about 3 main ideas today. First, looks is usually connected to appearance and things we can see. Second, seems is usually connected to impressions, opinions, and guesses. Third, we learned that seems can sound softer and more polite in many conversations.
Exactly. And now, when you watch movies, YouTube videos, or English shows, you'll probably start noticing these expressions everywhere.
That's one of the best ways to improve your English, noticing real usage in real conversations.
And remember, don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Every fluent English speaker once made beginner mistakes too.
We'd love to hear from you now. Which one is easier for you? Looks or seems? And can you write one example sentence for each? Put your answers in the comments.
Also, if this lesson helped you, please like this episode, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Englo Talks for more practical English lessons every week.
Thanks so much for spending time with us today. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. See you next time.